and people can make fun of me for all time. If you really want a fun one, go back to the second one where I couldn't figure out how to get the MacBook to properly show on the screen, and had Johnny Christmas trolling me on stage for the entire time for it. Still get grief for that one, so. All right, we'll give it just a few moments. All right, everyone excited to be here this year? All right. We're planning on a good year this year. Going to have a lot of fun. Well, remember, we keep you alive to serve this camp, so just remember that. We good? All right, cool. We're recording. All right, campers, welcome to Camp Circle City. Yes, chair. The greatest summer camp in Indianapolis. Welcome all. For those of you who have a sense of humor, this is going to be a lot of fun parody and satire. For those of you who don't have a sense of humor, yeah, I don't like you very much, and you know who you are. All right, so a little bit we're going to talk about the rules, because we have to have rules to have a successful camp. First off, listen to the purple shirts, the red shirts, and the green shirts. If especially the red shirts and the purple shirts tell you to do something, you need to do it. Second rule, don't be a jerk.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point.
What?
Only people in red shirts that say Camp Circle City.
Yes, thank you. Do not impersonate a red shirt. We in the purple shirts don't like it. The red shirts really don't like it, and they will make your life a little bit miserable. Not just here, but in all the other places. What you got to understand for most of these guys, they work a lot of other conferences. You piss them off at one, and they do. So strive never to piss off the red shirts. It's usually a bad thing. Everyone in purple shirts are camp directors and camp counselors, as well as our green shirts who are our junior counselors that will be helping you out in various tasks today. Second rule, don't be a jerk. I'm a bigger one. There's a difference between being a troll than being a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Third rule, don't touch anyone without their permission. Big rule, don't do that. Fourth rule, this is my favorite rule to be followed. Follow the 3-2-1. Those of you who don't know what 3-2-1 is, it means get at least 3 hours of sleep each night. It means eat at least 2 meals each day, and it means the most important one, which is?
Take a shower.
Thank you. Don't stink. Please, for the love of God. Yes?
Can we amend that to 4-3-2-1? It is summertime, so applying deodorant a few times throughout the day might not be fair.
Add some extra deodorant time, too. Yes, very good.
Can we have 0 too?
I'd like to add 0.
What's 0?
0 is 0 arrests. 4-3.
Wait, no. Officially, don't get arrested, but...
Rule number 1, don't get caught. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Rule number 3, safety. Because safety third.
So yeah, please shower. We all hate stinky people. So just please. And lastly, ask permission to take pictures. Don't just take a picture, just ask permission. You know, a lot of people will be cool with it. Some prefer not to have their pictures taken, but just ask.
I'm going to throw another caveat in there. Real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 1, listen to those purple, red, and green shirts. That at all times, they should be very polite with you and make requests. They should not be making orders. So if at any time, the red shirt, especially, for those of you who don't know me, my handle Banshee, and I run safety ops here for CircleCityCon. If at any time a red shirt orders you to do something, and it's not an absolute emergency, and it's not like, hey, I need you to get out of the way because I got a medical coming through. They order you to do something, please get on Twitter and @BANASIDHE or find me around the conference and let me know so I can have a talk with them and retrain them. That's serious. I would greatly appreciate knowing if anybody's giving you orders instead of making requests.
Yeah, that don't be a jerk thing applies to all of us, too.
Yep. We try not to be a jerk. Except to each other. That's just fun. All right. So, if everyone would stand. Director Lintile is going to lead us in our camp song.
Hooray!
Yay!
Welcome, campers. Who's ready to have some fun? All right.
You want the mic?
Oh, we absolutely want the mic. That'll make things better. Hey, everybody. Oh, we needed to make me louder. That's great. It's usually the thing that always makes things better. So for any children of the 90s or the late 80s here, there was a sort of a singular experience if you've ever been a fan of Nickelodeon. Anybody here a fan of 80s and 90s Nickelodeon? Woo! Okay, so our camp song is obviously set to the theme of Salute Your Shorts. And today I will be playing the camp counselor Ugg for the representative here. So may we all sing together as one. We break, we crack, we pick and rake, we hack in many ways, but the things that last forever are the sicko days. Camp Circle City, we hold here every year, and when we think about you, it makes me want to cheer. It makes me want to cheer. Now get it right or pay the price. Well, we will share a lifetime of the fondest memories at the Sheraton Indy or wherever it will be. Camp Circle City, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you,
tell cons apart.
Oh, think Circle City, speak Circle City, live Circle City. On! All right.
Woo!
Sit down.
Just to give credit where credit is due, Director Lintile wrote that parody himself, so excellent job. I was laughing my ass off reading it. Good job. All right, so, of course, as with every CircleCityCon, we have talks. Today we'll be in a single track in here. Our keynote starting right after here is wonderful Vis. We'll be giving a fantastic talk about words, and they mean something or something or the other. I'm not really sure. I kind of stopped paying attention about 20 minutes in. But, no, in all seriousness, excellent speaker. I actually asked Vis to do this spot last year. He was our closing keynote. So I've been excited to have him do the opening keynote this year. And then our closing keynote this year on Sunday, I highly recommend attending too. It's a combination between Totenkopf and
Cinders and Ashes.
thank you, Cinders and Ashes. Are they in the house right now? No? Okay. Both excellent people. If you haven't met them, I highly recommend meeting them both, and they will be around at some point. So definitely, though, attend their closing keynote on Sunday. It's going to be an excellent talk as well. Tomorrow, we're going to break into the individual tracks, so still the same area, the air walls are going to come up, and life is good. So there'll be signage tomorrow to actually tell you which track is which. They came back from the printers because one of us may not have ordered them late, and you know the way it is in a summer camp like that. So we're going to have those tomorrow. So the talks, a lot of great talks this year. Check the schedule. There's been a couple of changes, so just FYI, the most up-to-date schedule is going to be the one online on the Circle City website. Okay. Trainings. So many of you signed up for trainings. Trainings have started this morning. We have some excellent trainings this year. We have some more good trainings tomorrow and some on Sunday. Now, a lot of you have signed up and reserved spots for the trainings ahead of time. Some of you have asked me, about attending trainings that you haven't signed up for. So here's the rule with trainings. Once it hits 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending on the start time of the trainings, if there are open seats, you're allowed to go in, all right, at the permission of the trainer. So just ask the trainer if they're cool with it. You're good to sit down. If they're not cool with it, then I'm sorry. At that point, I'm leaving up to the trainer to make that decision. In the end, though, the people that paid for their spots, at least for the first, at least getting there at 9, at least getting there at the start time, they had the priority until that point. So if you have paid for training, make sure you get there before the start time of your training so you can claim your spot. Okay? So that's the training. Does anyone have any questions on that? Just so we can make it clear. All right, cool. Those of you that are taking the OSINT for Pen Testers class, Unfortunately, the trainer for that had to cancel. He had a family emergency that popped up. So we are going to, we're working on potentially doing an alternate training there, and we'll have some other alternate solutions as well. So after this, maybe around 4 or so, come find me. I'll be near Reg, and we can talk about it, or we'll have some talks around that. It's not till Sunday. So even if we talk about it tomorrow, not a big deal, but we'll make sure we get each and every one of you taken care of that are signed up for that class. My sincere apologies on that front. And he also apologized too. He really wanted to be here. All right. Villages. So as some of you have noticed as you've walked around, this is a very small area down here. Some of you have also migrated and found floor 21, which is another smaller area. Our conferences here are split up between the 2 floors. So down here is our talk tracks. Down here is our kids area as well. Ups and Reg Desk. Merchandise will be also for sale at Reg Desk after the opening ceremonies. Upstairs is our village area. So we have our lockpick village up there. We also have the CTF room where you can go play CTF in there. And then our contest area will be up there too. There's also a general chill out space, and the arcade games that everyone loves will be back in that area sometime tonight. So that's the village areas upstairs. The training rooms are also upstairs for those who are looking for training classes. They're upstairs as well on 21. So just remember that either any events here are either going to be on 21 or they're going to be on this lower level. So some of the village areas we have our lockpick village. We have the kids area for the kids. Is Wiccan here? All right. So just FYI for the kids area, it's not a drop your kids off and go leave them for 12 hours. All right. We are not babysitters. We don't have the insurance to cover that. Yes. Again, don't get caught.
I heard something about cans of Red Bull being left for unattended children. Like, they're really not messing around.
And a lot of sugar, too. So you trust me, it will not there.
And we'll teach them Lintile's favorite words.
Yeah, between Bear's favorite words and Lintile's favorite words, it's not going to be a good day. So in there, the kids and parents will need to be in there with their kids when they go into the kids area. And we have ham radio exams again on Sunday. Justin Herman's teaching a class tomorrow on intro to ham radio. There's a lot of people signed up, but I believe there's still some open spaces. So if anyone's interested in getting their ham license, it's a good primer class to go take, and then go take the exam on Sunday. And then we have Doppler once again. Is Steve down here? McGrath? Nope. Steve McGrath runs Doppler. It's going to be upstairs in the Panorama Ballroom on 21. It's the general chill-out, merit badge area, etc. And Steve runs that. It's very much like a... except that technically that's registered, so I didn't want to use the name on there. But very much like that thing that's registered that goes into, captures people's data as they're using the Wi-Fi or other stuff. So it's a fun, cool little tool. Go check it out. It's something he's been developing for several years. All right. Contests. So we have 2 big contests this year. You want Vanna for me? There we go. So, first contest year is we're doing a merit badge. Who was at CircleCityCon last year and remembers the house challenges? All right. This is that, except expanded on steroids. So there are going to be, and we'll have the printouts at Reg, so you can pick one up after this. There are going to be challenges. There are 25 merit badges that can be possibly earned. Some are blatantly spelled out. Others are secret, and you have to figure them out. There's little clues that will help. If someone is wearing a tan hat, they are on duty, and they are currently accepting for their merit badge challenge. Some of them will be open, and bribes. We at Camp Circle City are perfectly fine with bribes. They're on duty at that point. They will be able to challenge for it. Some of them will tell you point blank what it is, and it'll be written on the sheet. Others of them will not, and you've got to figure it out. So have fun with that one, because the better the troll, the less information that there is for you. So you guys are going to enjoy that. It's more for my amusement than yours, just saying there. So long story short, though, why are we doing this contest? Well, one, it's fun. Two, it gets people active in participating. Three, there's some good prizes. Some of our prizes this year. One, there is a black badge on the line. Two, those of you who don't know what a black badge is, it basically gets you admission into the conference for the rest of eternity, or until we stop running it, one of the two. Second, there is a NetWars continuous subscription courtesy of Sands, our platinum sponsor, which gives you a 4-month membership for NetWars Continuous. That is worth several $1,000s. Yes, thank you, Sands, very much. So that's a great prize as well. And then there's going to be some gift certificates from No Starts Press as well, some free tickets, some challenge coins, etc. You need to earn 20 merit badges to enter into the contest. There will be a drawing for all those that finish the 20. So you don't have to be the first one done. All right? Yeah.
Some of the badges are limited. So, if you're going to play, if you're interested in this, the quicker you get it, the better chance you have of collecting the badges.
Yes.
Some of us say, well, if you run out, then we only have so many. So.
Yep, and that is very true. So, what we'll be doing is, once you get 20 merit badges, you must go find Director Lentile. Now, we all remember Director Lentile over here. So, once you go see Director Lentile, you want to tell him? Okay.
Yeah, so the CTF scoreboard and where we're tracking who has qualified for the merit badge drawing is all going to be available on CircleCity.io. That's where the scoreboard is for the CTF. To be able to qualify for the drawing, you have to register on CircleCity.io for an account, even if you're not playing the CTF, because unless you are, locked in with, proving to the people in the CTF room that you have 20 merit badges, you will not be in the drawing. So you might have 20 little buttons. Good for you, but if you have not come and gotten positive confirmation and your handle is on the scoreboard, you're not part of the drawing, okay? So what do we all need to do? Register! One more time, what do we all need to do? CircleCity.io. Okay? It should be mobile accessible for those of you that didn't bring a laptop, and if it's not, tough. I did as much accessibility as I know how to do, and I'm not a web programmer, so I apologize in advance for your tiny little iPhone 4. But yeah, if you have any problems, please come and visit me in the in the CTF room, again at CircleCity.io, and yeah, you might want to visit me for other purposes as well.
That's
not what I meant.
It was totally what he meant. So there's a lot of good challenges out there. Some are very easy challenges, like attending a talk. Others are difficult, such as doing our scavenger hunt of places around the city. Some are damn near impossible, like dragging your ass out of bed and checking in for the early bird badge at 10:15.
On that note, so the ladies at registration weren't aware of there is an early bird merit badge. So for those of you, everybody who already has registered, but for those of you who registered early, like right now, right? If you can just go. You don't have to go back and re-register, of course. Just stop by the desk before 10:15 tomorrow. And that's after midnight and before 10:15 tomorrow, and they'll be able to hook you up with that badge.
10:16, you don't get the badge.
9 o'clock tomorrow. They're open at 9 o'clock.
Yep. So you have a short period.
5 minutes.
Pretty much. Drag yourself out of bed. It's going to be real fun for those of you that have been drinking. So that's our merit badge challenges. The sheets for it that spell out the 25 challenges. 1 second. And Wick's got something to say. Wick actually designed all of our badges as well. Both.
Badges, huh?
So he did the wood badges as well as our merit badges as well. He was cursing making the buttons. That was the first thing he said to me. Dude, I never want to make all these buttons again. But we like the buttons.
It was my idea to begin with, and then I killed myself trying to make them. But I just want to say I happen to have one of every button, and I will take bribes. If you can find me.
He does. There was some child labor involved, yes. So that's our merit badge challenge. Great prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know a lot of you had fun with the house challenges last year, so this is a good extension of that. So, all right. Second is our Capture the Flag contest, which again is run by Director Lintile.
This is fun.
I know.
Yeah, so again, the Capture the Flag, for those of you who have played a Lintile run Capture the Flag before, I will not be disappointing you this year by making it more standard. It's going to be the same amount of trolling and fun. I will, for those of you who are new to Capture the Flag contests that I've run, it might not be your traditional Capture the Flag, okay? I value lateral thinking and understanding the little bit of the internals of what's going on, rather than using tools, using, scripts, stuff like that. They might help you here and there, but it's definitely not the point of the challenges. That said, there are a few rules. They are all enumerated on the scoreboard at CircleCity.io, but I will highlight a couple of them. My number one rule is don't be an asshole. If you are an asshole to my contest, it means you are being an asshole to everybody who plays in my contest and taking things down. There will be no brute forcing necessary. If you have a problem or a question, come talk to one of the people who are staffing the CTF room and we will be happy to help you. I do reserve the right to troll you if your question is something where you just need to hack harder. I might, throw you in a direction that helps or doesn't. So I do reserve that right. But if it is a legitimate thing, I will, aim to be very helpful so you don't waste your time on the part that's not the challenge. So if you're having a problem like submitting a flag, feel free to check with us and we'll give you the yay or nay on that. Other than that, the challenges will open after our keynote, so they will, or after the closing is over at 3 o'clock, and they will close at noon on Sunday. And if anybody has any questions, I will deal with them quickly. Again, everything is at CircleCity.io. You do not need to be on any specific Wi-Fi or anything. Everything is hosted on somebody else's computer. I mean, in the cloud. Right. So anyway, any questions by anybody real quick? What's the website? Yeah, that sounds right. Cool.
Maybe.
Thanks, everybody.
Prizes for the CTF. We're giving away a black badge for that as well for the winner. There's another SANS continuous certificate. So again, thank you, SANS. And we also will have some no starts gift certificates, some tickets, some other stuff as well. So go ahead, enter in the CTF. And for those of you who have not played a Lintile CTF and are used to team CTFs, this is not a team CTF. You are on your own. So if you're, you need to get in there and fight in the pits, and it's very gladiator style on that front. So now the good thing is, though, if you win the black badge, you don't have to fight among 5 other guys or girls to split that badge. One of you gets it, and you're happy. Is our black badge winner from last year here? Where is? There we go. Yeah. By the way, that was the first black badge we have ever given away. So congratulations on that one. So that's our other contest. Charities, Hackers for Charity is here this year. Is Glenn down here? No, he's setting up. Okay. Hackers for Charity is going to be upstairs in Panorama A. They are sharing a space with Tool at the Lockpick Village. So both organizations, fantastic organizations. Tool will teach you how to pick locks, and Hackers for Charity will let you buy really cool stuff to help support a very good cause. So please go up and patronize it, patronize, not the right word. Patronage, show your patronage. Gonna go back and learn grammar again. By the way, there may or may not be a merit badge, there is, that's tied to Hackers for Charity. So, when we talk about having to buy a merit badge, there is at least one that you do have to buy to get it. So, Hackers for Charity, but it's for a good cause. Night events, entertainment time. Yay. So, entertainment this year is up in the Panorama Ballroom as well as Panorama B. So, at about 7 o'clock, Lockpick Village will close down and the CTF room upstairs will close down. Panorama Ballroom will be kind of, we're going to ask you to exit. They're going to set up for the party at night. Same with B. And then 2 of the training rooms upstairs will also be opened up. So that's our party area for this year. The Panorama Ballroom, for those of you who have not been up there, has a phenomenal view. Correct? Those of you who've seen it, beautiful view of the city. So we're going to be up there. Party starts at 9 both nights. So we do Friday events and Saturday events. Tonight on the Friday event, we're going to have some games led by Director Lynn Tile.
I just want to get up here again and say hi to y'all. So tonight, our exciting game is going to be a debut. So for those of you that know me, I run some game shows at various cons around the world, and so we're going to get at CircleCityCon. You guys are going to get a first chance run at the Hacker Match Game. So for those of you who know what the match game is, either from the 70s or the most recent reference with the Alec Baldwin disaster that's been running right now. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We're gonna put it together. So if you would like to be a contestant, we have all our celebrities already lined up. If you would like to be a contestant, come up to the CTRF room and find me and let me know. Tomorrow, actually tonight, our second thing is whose slide is it anyway?
Always.
Yeah, we've always loved this one, right? The premise of the game is that you will be signed up and you will be given 5 minutes to present 5 slides that you've never seen, and you are the expert. You are the person that is going to let everybody in the audience know exactly what those slides are about and what you're trying to get across. So again, if you'd like to sign up, please come up to the CTF room and put your name on the list. If nobody signs up, we will be picking people randomly out of... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm really good at coercion. So that's the second thing tonight. And then tomorrow, is anybody up here up at BurbsecCon up in Chicago not very long ago? Okay. Well, Johnny Christmas and myself put together a first of its kind event called Wait, Wait, Don't Hack Me. Does anybody know the NPR show? So it will be a very timely news quiz because nothing interesting happened in InfoSec this past week, right? So it'll be about an hour long. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have audience participation. There are prizes for all the winners, so make sure you come up and enjoy that as well as part of the games tomorrow.
Cool. Do we want to do a prize for best whose slide?
I mean, you're the boss.
I got prizes if you want to do them.
He's got prizes. I guess we're doing prizes, so let's do it. The best Sue slide, and for the winners of the Hacker Match Game tonight, we talked about this, right? So you will win No Starch Press book if you win the Hacker Match Game, and if you win the Super Match, I have an agreement from Mr. Bear, Counselor Bear, that you will win a free ticket for next year if you win the Super Match and Hacker Match Game. So.
Right. 2 tickets.
2 tickets. Double down. Perfect. So for you and the friend that you don't have yet, you will be able to come next year. So we will prize all of these things accordingly. Don't miss it. CircleCityCon's a really unique opportunity to have a fun community-style event like this. So, come on up and have a good time. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to visit me in the CTF room.
Cool.
And what's the website? Wonderful.
Perfect. Nice work. All right. So, other stuff we're going to see at the entertainment. We will have DJ Asobi tonight spinning, so that will be a lot of fun. On Saturday, we're going to have Brother Ember playing, and then DJ Johnny Christmas, who I've never heard DJ, so this will be really entertaining. When I had Lynn Tile and Johnny Christmas come to me and say, "Oh, hey, we want to do a game show," the sinking despair in the pit of my stomach of fear that arose was just... But, I was like, all right. After drinking about a half a bottle of booze, I was calm enough to say, okay, we'll do that. That'll be fine. So I'm terrified.
Have that effect on
people. You do. I'm half afraid someone's going to be sacrificed on stage. I'm just, terrified there. Okay, now if you can pull that off, that would be cool. Some other stuff tonight. One of our couple of our merit badges, our nighttime merit badges. There is our toasting merit badge. You need to find Counselor McGrath, who will be letting you earn a toasting merit badge, and then our Shake and Shuffle merit badge. Who remembers the Guild of Shake and Shuffle from last year? The light lit backpacks. Oh, you're in for some fun on that one. That will be Counselor CP over there. Wave your hand sitting down over there. Again, look for the white hats. All right. Or tan hats, not white, tan. The arcade games should be coming, so those will be set up as well on there. Now, the big thing I want to remind you of is tonight, for the first time, we are offering a open bar deal. You have the ability to buy a wristband. It is $65 each night, or $125, okay. $125 for both nights. Those of you who come here, I know you all drink a lot. That is less than 2 drinks an hour, and I know most of you drink more than that at cons. I've seen you. I've been drunk with many of you. Some of you I've helped up to your rooms. Other of you have dragged me up to my rooms. A couple of you I blacked out on a few times or crawled to my rooms with. Regardless, excellent deal out there. We still have them for sale on site online, but we also are going to be selling them at the merch table, where you can sign up for them either using card or cash to pay for them. So excellent deal. Basically, the bar is going to be in Panorama B. You walk in there, you'll have a shorter line to go in and get your drinks, and then come back out. You can walk everywhere. You don't have to drink it in there. It's just that's where the area will be to get the drinks. There'll be a cash bar upstairs as well. The drinks are way better price than last year. There's no $15 drink this year, thank God. So you'll be able to have a cash bar up there too. There's also going to be some munchies and snacks, some peanuts, some chips, some pretzels. That was Banshee's requirement of, hey, if you're going to have an open bar, let's have some food to soak up some of this with. So and when she tells me something to do, I'm pretty much, yeah, you're right, that's a great idea, and so that's why we do that thing. So we're going to be doing that as well. The other thing we're going to have this year is board games. So in the 2 of the training rooms, there's going to be some board games. Some of them are, more complex, fun games. Others are just, simple card games, and I think we have Mancala up there, cribbage, things like that. So basically we have my old collection of games that I haven't played for years and years. Some other people brought some stuff too. So there'll be board games for those of you who want to play tonight. We're going to try to, this year the theme of the party is to try to keep it more of a conversational, very light, kind of social event, very much like you'd have at camp. Those of you who have been to the B-Sides Las Vegas party, more in that style, very kind of cool, chill, and just have a good time. So if you haven't been to the B-Sides Las Vegas party, I highly recommend it because it is awesome. As is B-Sides Las Vegas, just period. It is awesome. Hands down the best conference in Vegas, in my opinion. And I'm right. So, all right, so those are our night events. Anyone have any questions? Well?
China. The man and the woman love each other very, very much.
China.
Do they have to love each other? Because sometimes it's...
They sure don't.
Oh, no, consent. Still consent. Definitely had some that I've hated that, oh, wait, we won't get into those stories. Can we strike that from the video, please? All right. I want to thank all of our sponsors. Director OJ, you want to come up and talk about our sponsors this year?
I do better when I see a screen.
That literally just says thanks to our sponsors, but
oh, it just says thanks to our sponsors. Hi, y'all. Welcome, Circle City. Today's the big day. That's all. Oh.
You're the guy that sponsors.
Oh, no. See a little Starbucks over there under your chair. That's fine. Everybody likes a little snack from time to time. I see a smile in here over there. Right, there's one right there. Oh, look, there's another one, too. Oh, no. Thanks, everybody, for coming out, but it wouldn't be any near possible if we didn't have these fabulous sponsors. Is it up loud enough now? Okay. I just have to swallow this microphone real quick.
Wow.
I'll be available later to make a gift for you if you like. This, you ain't gonna have no more time after I get done. Thanks to our sponsors, our platinum sponsors, Sands. They provide a lot of prizes for us, as well as these lanyards and some cash, so we thank them very much. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have this sponsor. They did Net Wars last year. They were a platinum sponsor for 2 years in a row, so we thank them very much. Cadre Computer Resources, we're an information security company. They're out there. I think they're the only booth right now.
Right now.
Oh, no. Hopefully some more sponsors will be coming in and setting up out there. Please do visit them. It's part of the... It's part of a badge, isn't it?
There may or may not be something.
There may or may not be a badge, which means there is. Just let you know. So be sure to take a look at the sponsors. We also have NCC Group. They're going to be sponsoring our party up there up in Panorama, so make sure you thank them as well. And then we have an assortment of other sponsors in the silver area. Sally Mae did donate some money, as well as who else is in it? ShmooCon. ShmooCon helped us out this year with the conference, so great conference out there in D.C. It's a bit of an F5 party to get in there. So make sure you do that. And then we also have some other bronze sponsors as well. I wish you would have put it up here. Why didn't you put it up here?
I don't know.
Aren't you supposed to be the camp director?
I figured you knew. I figured you had them memorized.
I don't have them off the top of my head. I just take them on. So I know we have Illinois State University. They're going to be out there as well. Make sure you do take a look at them as well. They bring in.
Thank
look
you.
at Oh, and look at there. There's a map that I may not have created.
You get a volunteer merit badge for that. Thank you.
You get a merit badge from me. No, seriously, I have one in my bag. Seriously, sir, here you go. I carry around this bag just for that. On-Ramp Indiana is another gold sponsor. They're the ones providing us with our internet. We seriously do have a radio tower on the roof. Not next to the pool, though. That's also on the roof. We have a radio tower up there giving us internet, so thank them very much for the internet, and the Wi-Fi is provided by our NOC as well. Let's see. We have Red Leg is on silver. Tor Eklund, Hot Iron Creative. They helped create a lot of our art you're going to see around here. And also Rev ICS Security. They're a local security company doing industrial control systems. And of course, No Starch Press. We always love No Starch Press. They give us such wonderful books to read. Who's read a book by them? Isn't it great? I think that's about all I have to say. And OWASP,
yeah.
That's right.
They were a little late to get on our printing.
Right when I printed this off, they went ahead and accepted on that. So thank the OWASP chapter here as well. Anyway, that's all, folks. Thank you.
Tor Eklund's actually doing a training class tomorrow on understanding the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. So, as Vis says, don't get caught. If you do get caught, though, they are very good at helping you. So, I would recommend that. That's actually a great class to take to know your legal rights on that. I know a lot of us are always concerned on our legal rights on, especially in various political climates. And so it's one I would definitely recommend looking at taking. I know there's still seats available in there. So it's a great class. So I appreciate those guys being out here this year as well. So let's see, anything else that we have? Yeah, it is in the slideshow. All right.
We're not done yet.
No, we aren't. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
No, you're not in trouble. I think you just forgot we had this conversation. First off, can I get the red shirts that are in the room to come up here? And Smaz, come here, please. Any red shirts that aren't stuck in a post, please report to Opening Ceremonies.
Red shirts, even if you're not wearing the red shirt?
Yes, even if you're not wearing a red shirt. Oh, gee, a microphone. Hey, that doesn't work.
You gotta turn it on.
Testing.
What are you complaining about? Your command. You're in purple.
All right, so first off, I want to introduce Smaz to you. This guy here in this purple shirt that's not wearing the tan hat is my 2IC, and he will be running nights. So when you guys are all, getting crazy and drunk at the party, he's the one who will be dragging you up to your room to put you to bed and tuck you in.
You probably won't remember me.
You don't get a merit badge for that.
No. These two individuals here, we have Geek Speed and Miss Giff, and they are our medics. So if they come running through the crowd, please make a hole so they can get to where they're going. They're probably dealing with somebody who just accidentally almost cut their finger off, or something fun like that. Unfortunately, the rest of the guys aren't here, so I can't introduce you to them. But I wanted to have faces wasn't necessarily going to give you handles, but at least wanted to give you faces so you know who to look for if you have a problem. Now, we loved last year's venue with, an exception or two, like the $15 drinks. They really sucked. And we like this venue to an extent. It's not necessarily ideal, but it'll work for this year. One thing this venue doesn't have is a great neighborhood. So if you go out after dark, please bring a buddy with you. I don't care if you're male, I don't care if you're female, I don't care if you're brown belt, I don't care if you've been doing Krav Maga for a dozen years. Please bring a buddy with you. And not to sound sexist, but that goes doubly for the women. This is not a great neighborhood.
The funny thing is you go a block over and it's...
Yeah, you're fine. But right here is not.
Right here, yes.
And then the second thing is when you do go outside, because we know that, LobbyCon is huge here, there are talks, they're recorded. I can watch them next week. I'm going to hang out front and talk to my friends, which is great. But when you do that, please do it off the carpet. Once you've walked out the front doors, go to the right or go to the left, but stay off that carpet so that we're not blocking the entrance to the hotel.
They are supposed to get a trash can thing out there. I talked to someone else, so let's hope that they will.
Other than that, as I said earlier, everybody in a red shirt, or for that matter, a purple shirt or green shirt, should be polite at all times. So if for any reason you have any problems with any of the staff, please bring it to my attention, Bear's attention, Odd Job's attention, or Grape's attention, and we will address it and make sure that that's corrected. And that's all I had.
Cool beans. Thank you. Banshee. I absolutely love our SecOps staff because they have been, they've been some of them have been doing this for 3 years, some of them have been doing it for the last 2, but it's, they're a very good team. They're well run. One of the best ones, and it's because of these 2 right here that they are, run as well as they are. So really give them a round of applause. Appreciate it. I've embarrassed them, but, We couldn't be able to do this without it. So before we begin, I just want to thank everyone that helped make this possible. All the people that helped put this together, helped plan challenges, have helped those CFPs, have helped to raise sponsorships. We'll go into more detail at closing, but I just want to thank them all. I'm going to get to that. Give me a damn minute. Jesus. I want to thank all those people for helping. Everyone give them a round of applause, because without them... What's amazing in this is how many people think it's just, oh, Bear, you're the one that puts this on. You're the only one. It's like, oh, hell no. If I were doing this all by myself, I'd be dead. I would have been dead a couple of years ago, because it's just way too much stress, way too much other work and everything like that. So it can't be done without it. And then lastly, do want to thank everyone that bought a ticket, everyone that's come out and helped support us over the last 4 years. So we really appreciate it. We've grown from very tiny to getting to a good, good small to mid-sized con, and it's starting to run really well. We've enjoyed putting it on for you all every year. So thank you all very much for attending. Really appreciate it. And with that, camp counselors, Camp Circle City is officially open. So have fun, be safe. Go buy merchandise and drink tickets, because we don't make a lot of we don't make a lot of money, and we just want to break even. So please, for the love of God, spend money, please. Just please. Anyway, so I'd like to now introduce our keynote speaker for today. Keynote speaker for the day is a guy I've known for several years, someone I very much respect in this industry. He makes me laugh. He kind of makes me cry, especially if you eat his hot peppers. That'll really make you cry. But